Yeah. It's guaranteed. Guaranteed. Guaranteed money. It's your guaranteed chance. It's your guaranteed chance. It's guaranteed in a briefcase with a contract that you cash in. Anytime, any place, it's your guaranteed chance. It's guaranteed in a briefcase with a contract that you cash in. Anytime, any place, it's your guaranteed chance. It's your guaranteed chance. It's your guaranteed chance. It's guaranteed in a briefcase with a contract that you cash in. Anytime, any place, it's your guaranteed chance.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first premium live event in Season 10 with 3Dub Wrestling. Man, oh man, guys, I am excited to be here tonight. I am Dewey Danielson calling all the action for you here in Phoenix, Arizona with 84,000 strong, jam-packed here tonight in Phoenix. Man, oh man, here is the card we are looking at for guaranteed money. Triple threat match, women's TV title on the line. TJ Renegade finally gets his hands on Roscoe Wallace for the XTV title. Big tag title match where the Resistance reform to take on Team Tap Out. Will King will third time be the charm with CFT in his corner for the national title against Jaden Walker. Chris Harris, John Awesome, no disqualification here tonight. Another triple threat match, this one for the women's undisputed title with Havoc, Gypsy Freak, and Nightshade. International title on the line, Jimmy Shadow gets a shot against Dylan Mason, and the 3Dub World Heavyweight title on the line. Can Sander do the unthinkable and get the title from Hexen? And don't forget, the guaranteed money briefcase ladder match, guys. Joe Rivers, Warren Peace, Twan Montana, Noah Youngblood, who won it last year, Chris Conley, and a very mysterious person to enter as the sixth man. Guys, do me a favor and like this video, subscribe to Worldwide Wrestling, and let's get the action going right now. The following contest is a triple threat elimination match and is scheduled for one fall for the Women's Television Championship. Here we go, guys, kicking things off to start the show here tonight with the Women's Television Championship matchup. And what a brewing we have had with this one. Introducing first, from the Netherlands, Cruella. Cruella, the Mistress of Darkness, and she went a little over the edge in the last episode of Blackout, holding Danny Moore hostage up on the catwalk, threatening to throw her 25-30 feet down to the concrete if she didn't get this matchup with Maria James for the women's TV title, and that is exactly what she got. Now, I don't condone going that route, but nonetheless, it is the champion's prerogative to make those decisions along with management, and it was the champion Maria James that would confirm that she would defend the title against Cruella. Well, management had a little bit different things in mind, although allowing Cruella to join in on this matchup, Danny Moore was still owed a rematch, therefore making this a triple threat. And here we go. Sporting a new theme song here tonight, Danny Moore. And from San Diego, California, Danny Moore. Danny, the former women's television champion, dropping the title to Maria James at the big event 9, and then of course the Blaze Roulette matches. There would not be a women's title match at all when Maria James was selected to face Nightshade. That had Danny Moore a little frustrated, knowing she had that rematch clause still in effect. She was looking to take full advantage of that before Cruella, like I said, stepped over the line. And here comes the champ. Representing the orange and black colors just like her father. Holding a championship in hand and looking to defend and walk out here tonight retaining that Women's Television Championship. From Naples, Italy, she is the Women's Television Champion, Maria James. Been on a fantastic start to Season 10, Maria James has. As the Women's TV Champion, of course, like we mentioned. Coming into the season on Blaze, getting an opportunity to face the undisputed champ, Nightshade, and actually getting a victory there. But it would be Cruella, the Vamp, who would be the thorn in the side for Maria James, costing her an opportunity to go on and be two-belt Maria. Losing a #1 contenders match to face Nightshade here tonight, nonetheless defending her title. Also in a triple threat. 2 triple threats here tonight for the women's division. 6 deserving superstars. And can Maria get the job done once again? Her first official title defense here tonight in Phoenix, Arizona. Guaranteed money. Which one of these 3 will be walking out champ in the opening matchup of the night? Here goes the bell. And no, look out right away. It's Cruella with a snap suplex pinfall, and there's the champ taking out the Mistress of Darkness. A lot of social media activity between at least Danny Moore and Maria James. Cruella saying what she needs to say as well, but Maria trying to show a little respect for Danny after essentially saving her from a 25-30-foot fall off the catwalk. That respect not necessarily accepted well by Danny Moore, as there is a fight here tonight and she wants to win back that women's television title. There are no friends when it comes to championships. That's your tag team, that is. And here we go with a submission hold. Don't forget, guys, this is an elimination style matchup, so pinfalls and submissions won't be broken up as much as a standard matchup would be. The champions advantage still intact here. And now a pinfall from Maria. 1 count kick out. Referee Sarah Billups in the beginning. Here we go. Another roll-up kick out again from the champ. Irish whip over the top ropes goes Cruella. And look at Maria. Reverse DDT elbow drop combo. Oh, and look at that. A stunner on the top rope guillotine. This match rolls to the outside, and man, oh man, Danny risking it all there, leaping to the outside, crashing on both superstars. There's Cruella now. Look at Cruella. Cruella with the same thing in mind. Springboard moonsault to the outside to Danny Moore. We've got a ladder and a steel chair. Man. There are plenty of ladders under the ring here tonight and in attendance for guaranteed money, the annual, well, I guess you could say the ladder match, PLE of the season. Of course, the guaranteed money briefcase ladder match, the highlight of tonight. Who will go on with an opportunity of a lifetime to change your career? Maria James, some choice words for both competitors here. Again, this is, oh man, a no disqualification style matchup. Maria James brought down hard on that little steel ramp area. Look at this. Look at this. Submission. Is it counted on the outside? I don't think it is. And again, Maria, using her environment to her advantage. The exposed concrete and the steel ramp. Ooh, the champ looking phenomenal here. There's Maria. Both competitors, both contenders, rising to their feet. Collar and elbow still on the outside. And there's Cruella back in, and now Maria has the steel chair. Look how damn. You guys are watching this one closely. Let me know who you think in the comments below. The more activity on these videos, the better off for 3Dub Wrestling. And to do your part to help things out here. Who's walking out? Women's TV champ Maria, taken out by Cruella on the outside. Death-defying move once again from the mistress of... Oh, and a stunner! Absolute stunner on the outside. And laying out Cruella. Gotta get inside the ring, though, to get pinfalls or submissions. As the referee, Sarah Billups, looks on closely, ready for the action. I have to say, man, Danny Moore has been a phenomenal athlete. Oh, man, since her debut, did you see that? A big savant kick taking out Danny, and a stunner takes out Cruella from the matchup. And can Maria get the job done right here? 2, kick out from Danny. And Cruella has been eliminated, guys. Fantastic turn of events, ending with an absolute stunner and taking out Cruella. And now it's down to the champ and the former champ. Maybe that's karma right there. Karma for Cruella. Here's Maria now with Danny back up to her feet. She's climbing to the top rope and looking for a crossbody. Not going to get it. Danny looking for a big splash in the springboard variety. Not going to get it. And it's the champ back to her feet. It's the champ with an enziguri basement stop. Man, oh man. Heating up pretty hot here in the first matchup of the evening. Setting the tone here for guaranteed money. Look at this. Man. Driving the champ's face down into the mat and going for the pinfall. Could this be Danny's moment? 2. Kick out. Danny looking to get that championship back since losing it at the Big Event 9. And Maria James looking to successfully defend her title for the first time. Oh, going for the stunner. Almost got it right there. Almost got the stunner. Hurricane Rana takes down Danny as now Maria James wielding a kendo stick. Oh, man. Oh, right across the face. Right across the face. Knocking her down, busting her open. 2 count, 3. Maria retains. Maria James with both pinfall victories in this matchup, eliminating Cruella and Danny Moore, and successfully retains her title for the first time. And what a matchup to open up the show, guys. That moment right there. Big savant kick into an absolute stunner, and that would be curtains for Cruella. And a couple of big kendo stick shots would put down Danny Moore, and Maria James does it. Here is your winner, and still Women's Television Champion, Maria. Well, the first championship defended and retained here tonight in the desert. And Maria James looks to continue her title reign. What a fantastic way to open up the show here tonight, guys. And we want to go over some content that was released here earlier this week. Of course, the Guaranteed Money theme song, Guaranteed Chance. Be sure to check that out on the 3Dub YouTube network. Fantastic tune for here tonight at Guaranteed Money. We also seen promo of the week from one half of the Resistance, Dargus. Big honor for Dargus, but again, the 3Dub throwback number 32, titled The Fifth Man, featured a big matchup between Jack Harvey and James Black, but at the end of the matchup, we saw the Fifth Man join the Megastars, DJB. And don't forget about the Pillar to Post podcast that just released last week with special guest CFT. Get some of his insights about Townsend Enterprises and much, much more, guys. Be sure to check that out on the YouTube 3Dub network here with 3Dub Wrestling. And it is time for our next match. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Extreme Television Championship. Well, this has been an interesting build-up to this matchup. Before we talk about Roscoe Wallace, who will be making his entrance in just a moment, we're going to talk a little bit about TJ Renegade, representing Team Tap Out. Just a couple of weeks ago, was one half of the Tag Team Championship holders with Jacob Fowler. But there has been this deep, burning itch that TJ Renegade has had to address on his own. a personal matter that he has not been able to overcome in many months since way back in Season 9 when we had a tournament to determine the new XTV champion. And that is where TJ would lose to Roscoe Wallace, who would end up going on and winning the title. But that is not settled right with TJ Renegade, and over the past couple of months has been dying to get his hands on the new XTV champion, and tonight he's gonna get that.
Yeah. I'm an anomaly. The prodigy is here, there ain't no stopping me. I'm hopping every tier, this is the monarchy. The strongest of them all, if you step into the team, then all of them can fall to the one. It's Roscoe in the building.
Roscoe has had an amazing start to Season 10 thus far, defending that XTV championship on 2 different occasions successfully. Once against Caleb Stone, once again against Eddie Walker. And he was in line for a Guaranteed Money qualifying match. But the tension, the aggression cannot be withheld from TJ Renegade, who would end up attacking Roscoe backstage at Blackout, preventing him from getting to that qualifying matchup. That's what would lead us here to tonight. Some people thought that was a setup for Jaden Walker to try to get into the matchup, but we all know how that ended up going. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing 228 pounds, representing Team Tap Out, TJ Renegade. TJ Renegade finally gonna get what he has been aspiring for many months. And from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 220 pounds, representing the Monarchy, he is the Extreme Television Champion, Roscoe Wallace. Can Roscoe do what he has done 2 times already this season? Successfully retain the XTV Championship. Guys, if you're not familiar with the XTV title, you can see some fans around ringside getting a special VIP spot in this Extreme Television title matchup. No ropes, no rules, falls count anywhere. Here we go. Alabama Slammer, and that's what put away Caleb Stone. A 2 count won't get TJ Renegade a 1 count. And that would have been something for Renegade to lose the matchup that quickly. After everything he has been about over the past few weeks, at least, regarding this XTV title and trying to get his hands on Roscoe Wallace. Of course, big tag title match coming up later, where Drew Tanner has officially joined Team Tap Out and has been drafted in to defend the titles with Jacob Fowler later tonight, while TJ Renegade, man oh man, Roscoe going for a curb stomp, but getting planted with a cutter instead. That is a momentum shift right here. Or is it? There goes Roscoe. Gotta be a rememberable experience here for these fans around ringside, getting VIP access. Of course, signing a waiver that states that they won't be responsible for anything that may happen to them at ringside. But there's Roscoe with the light tube, and that's why you gotta sign that affidavit. Light tube shattered on the outside, and now action continues. Look out, guys. Referee Steve Zeebs in on the action tonight. Anything goes in this matchup, guys. Falls count anywhere. I have to say, though, I love this new addition to 3-Dub Wrestling in the hardcore division. Really sets the tone for what the division is and supposed to be. And we've got a submission hold here on the outside with Renegade. And it looks like Roscoe's already been busted open pretty good here. Uh-oh. Look at a barbed wire baseball bat. That's the exact item that knocked out Eddie Walker, and now a pinfall on the outside, and you're not going to get it. Look out now, people. Look out now. I do like the VIP fan experience here at ringside, but I do hope everybody stays safe. These can be very dangerous matchups here. Renegade. Oh, no! Reversed by Roscoe. A single leg takedown, and Roscoe now tossing Renegade to the other side of the ring. We've almost made a whole 360 here. Oh, the package pile driver holding on for dear life. 1, 2, and a kick out from Renegade. Man. Just like that, the momentum shifts, and now into a submission hold for Roscoe. And Roscoe's got him down good here. Oh, no, not going to be able to make him tap. Roscoe has to relinquish the hold after TJ Renegade reverses. Oh, double stomp right in the gut. Yeah, Roscoe has been busted open here, guys. Pretty good, it looks like. Well, the kendo stick introduced here tonight, missing Roscoe, and now it's TJ, a reverse. Look at that! Cutthroat clubbing blow across the chest in the reverse DDT position. And now another submission hold, standing guillotine, but Roscoe knees his way out right to the forehead, too. Roscoe knows a thing or two about brutality. Being the Extreme Television Champion, holding on and defending twice already, and now a 3 count is what he's looking for here too. No. Not quite yet. Oh man. Oh man. Devastating knee shots right to the ear hole. On the side of the head, and that could do some disorientation right there with that. A stomp down on the thin, matted concrete. Man, Roscoe really taking it to Renegade right here, right now. Ooh. There's that kendo stick once again. Rolling him over, looking for a pinfall here on all the blood stains. 1, 2, 3, got him. Oh man, I think Renegade's knocked out here.
Yeah.
I think Renegade got knocked out with that big shot. There was a few big shots to the head there from Renegade.
I'm hopping every tier. This is the monarchy. The strongest of them all.
I think Renegade got knocked out, guys. Roscoe Wallace, look at that. Big shot to the head. After some devastating knee shots to the head. Renegade might be suffering from a concussion here. He might have gotten knocked out. Here is your winner, and still XTV champion, Roscoe. Oh, Roscoe getting it done for the 3rd time, guys. Big win here for the still XTV champion.
No.
Hey, wanna try some of my big fat dumps? Measuring cups. I dumped out all of these desserts in a minute. First you take a dump, then you bake it, then you plop it on a scoop of ice cream. Peaches come in a bag now, but you didn't know that. But I'm gonna take a big old dump on top, then we could pour a little generic Canada Dry shit on there. Now it may not look that appetizing, but you just gotta dress it up. A hot dump coming through. Oh, back for more, huh? Yeah, I bet you wanna try some of this dark dump. I'm gonna show you how to make it. Oh shit, it's already done. I'm just gonna sprinkle some kisses and marshmallows in there and a little bucket of Oreos. I burnt the marshmallows a little bit, but don't tell nobody about that. Alright, now over here I squeezed out about 5 bottles of maple syrup and I put some peanut shells on top. Then I dumped 3 soft hockey pucks in there, flipped it upside down. Woof, it smells like maple syrup. You ever take a dump in a mug, just drop in a pineapple, sprinkle that dump dust, flip that shit upside down, put the cream on top, let it melt.
I used to shake and bake all the time, but it feels better just to take a dump, you know?
Think of all the dumps you could be taking if it wasn't for those kids. Step your dump game up today for just $10. I'm talking 5-store desserts. But wait, I'm gonna throw in dumps for dinners. That's right, if you could dump a cake, then you could dump a deep dish pizza, no problem. I like mine with a lot of cheese. Now that's deep. I wore an extra tight bra so my titties don't plop into the pan again. All right, let's grab a box of pasta and dump a can of Prego, because we're making babies tonight.
First thing I do when I get home is I take a big dump, and it's really sticky and gooey.
Buy my dumps today. I know you got $10. Well, 2 big matches down already, and it is time for a tag team title match, guys. Coming up next, be sure to stay tuned with us. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 429 pounds, from Belgium, the team of Martrix and Dargos, the Resistance. One of the greatest tag teams in 3-Dub history. Martrix and Dargos, after a long hiatus from Martrix returning earlier this season and now reforming the Resistance, and they have worked their way into a tag title opportunity. And can they get the job done here tonight, guys? And their opponents, at a combined weight of 497 pounds, they are the Tag Team Champions, the team of Jacob Fowler and Drew Tanner, Team Tap Out. That's right, guys. And another tag team, another champion, defending their titles for the first time since winning them at the Big Event 9, guys. And with a new addition here tonight, the Portsmouth Punisher, Drew Tanner, rejoins Team Tap Out here in Season 10, as TJ Renegade went and opted for his own personal grudge that he needed to decide on, which we just saw the fate of that. But can Team Tap Out, with their new addition of Drew Tanner, along with Jacob Fowler, get the job done here tonight and retain the 3-Dub Tag Team Championships? Here we go, the bell has rung, and it is fantastic that we get to see the Resistance back in action and right out the gate taking it to the Tag Team Champions. And this is going to be one hell of a matchup, guys. A returning longtime veteran Martrix in the ring, a new superstar Jacob Fowler in the ring, and then two other veterans who have mixed up before. Once for the Fight Night Championship, Drew Tanner and Dargus. No strangers to one another. Of course, this matchup going to be a tornado tag matchup as the titles, as you've seen earlier, hanging high above the ring. The first team to have a member scale the ladder and capture the Tag Team Championships will be the winner here tonight. And here comes Dargus right after a ladder. But Drew Tanner going to put a halt to that. This could potentially be a runner-up for match of the night, guys. Because of the amount of brutality that you can dish out here in these kind of matches, this TLC style matchup. We've got tables, ladders, and chairs all available for your use, and there's a ladder right there to the face of Drew Tanner. No telling what could happen in matches of this caliber. When you have championships on the line in an environment like this, and look at Dargus, guys. Dargus reaching up for the titles. And here's Jacob Fowler to push him down off the ladder. Drew Tanner was right there as well. Here's Tanner, nicely done snap suplex, thin matted concrete as Jacob Fowler goes after a table. Look at this, Martrix caught that chair. Martrix caught that chair, and now into the steel steps goes Tanner. Man, that was impressive. Comes Fowler now scaling the ladder, reaching for those championships. Dargus hot on his tail and pushing the ladder down, and the same fate goes for Jacob Fowler. Who do you guys think are walking away with the Tag Team Championships here tonight? As another table is introduced and kicked into the face of Fowler. Like the Resistance. Oh man, coffin drop missed though. As Tanner was able to slide out of the ring just in time, but right back into the clutches of Martrix. And look out! Comes Fowler up to the top, and now Martrix once again pushing the ladder down. And down goes Fowler. Uh-oh. Oh man, oh man! Arm drag from the middle rope, taking down Martrix on the ladder and a steel chair. You know he felt every bit of that. Man, oh man. What I tell you guys, this could be a brutal, brutal matchup. What do you think the G-Money ladder match is going to be like later tonight with 6 competitors? All vying for a shot at the biggest opportunity of the season. Look at Martrix. Dargus now. Helicopter head scissors. And Martrix to the outside. I don't know if he caught every bit of Fowler there, but enough to make him drop the table, but a chair shot right to the face, man. Comes Dargus again to the top, reaching for those championships, and Fowler hot on his tail. No pushes him down. Dargus still looking to grab the titles, pushed down again by Fowler, and that gives Tanner the open opportunity. The window's open for Tanner. Tanner's got the titles and falls down to the mat. Speared off the apron goes the Portsmouth Punisher. Up and over goes Martrix. Man, this Resistance tag team. No fear at all, pulling out all the stops, and look at that. And that was a big risk right there for Dargis. Pulled it off nonetheless. There you go. Martrix down on the outside. Tanner going for the steel steps at this moment and taking out Dargis. Martrix now disposing of Tanner as Fowler gets back in the ring, is met by a lariat. And the former world champion Dargis in the ring with the ladder. Doesn't look like he's got enough time as Fowler trying to make it back to his feet, and big right hand sends him back down. Comes Dargis, climbing to the top, climbing for the titles. Fowler able to pull him right back down as Martrix and Tanner on the outside. Now here goes Fowler, making his ascend toward the titles, and Dargis is right there to push the ladder down once again. Tanner back in the ring, and oh man, Dargis cutting him down on that ladder, man. Tanner able to get right back up to his feet though, but met with the German. And a ripcord lariat sending Tanner inside out as Fowler takes out Dargis and goes for the titles. Martrix thinking about going to the other side. Oh man! Dargis with a instinctful decision made right there. Drop kick taking Fowler down off the ladder. Very smart maneuver from Dargis. And now, here's Fowler. Ooh, nicely done, innovative backbreaker. Sliding to the outside as Dargis, man! Massive sit-down powerbomb. Uranagi side slam on the outside for Martrix to Fowler as Tanner takes down the former world champion, and now he's going to the top. Now he's driving the elbow. Tanner with a leap. Man, that was almost all the way across the ring. Now Tanner with the ladder, but Martrix is right there. Martrix! Man, another smart maneuver from the Resistance here, risking his own body, taking out the ladder to prevent Tanner from climbing. Well, we've seen it in their #1 contenders match on Blackout. Resistance not showing a bit of ring rust, working together here. Oh no. Tanner dropping Dargis. Snake eyes on the top rope. Here we go. Oh, and a spear from Martrix. A spear takes Tanner out of the equation. And salt to the wounds goes a steel chair, and continuing the attack as Fowler takes out Dargis inside the ring. Comes Martrix to Dargis' aid. Double drop kick missed there. Dargis back in the ring, and whoa, look out! Now Dargis with the ladder set up. Can he do it for the Resistance right here, right now? Dargis reaching. And no, pushed down by Fowler right into Drew Tanner. No. Dargis able to roll out and avoid Tanner's figure 4 leg lock. Not sure there is any room for the figure four here tonight in this matchup. I think it would be just a waste of time, although it could prevent your opponents from climbing the ladder if you do enough damage to the legs. Fowler to the top, and now Digers slowly climbing to meet him. Eye rake from Fowler. Right hand sends down Digers, and Martrix is right there to push Fowler off. Nicely done awareness from Martrix. And burn, oh man. Drop down Tanner. Going right after Fowler. Ooh. Right after Fowler, and now another ladder introduced here as Martrix from the mid-rail. Drop kick right in the face, man, right in the face. Tanner back in, but oh man, Dargis makes short term of that. And Martrix slamming. Man, slamming Tanner down on the ladder, and that is the second, now third trip, face first now on that steel ladder. Tanner has had one hell of a time here tonight. All these competitors have. This has been a brutal matchup thus far. Tanner goes down. Martrix on the outside with Fowler. And Tanner back to his feet with Darga's big time back body drop. Oh man, look at Tanner's back. You can see the wear and tear on all four of these individuals. Here we go now, resistance in the ring. Ladder set up. Darga's making the ascent. Darga's, no one around. Darga's with the titles. Can he pull him down? He does. Dargis gets the victory here tonight for the Resistance. We got new tag team champions, guys. The Resistance get the job done here tonight. What a brutal matchup. You have to give your hats off to the Resistance, reforming, and their first two matches are victories. Their second match, they recover the tag titles for the first time in over 3 years for the Resistance. Man, what a matchup, guys. And there you see it. Dargis capturing the tag team gold. Here are your winners and new tag team champions, the Resistance. Look at this, guys. Did you ever think the Resistance would be back holding tag team gold? Man, oh man, guys. What an exciting matchup that was. Hey, you like that kind of action? Be sure to like this video, share it with all your friends, and subscribe to 3Dub Wrestling. But guys, coming up next, another triple threat matchup in the women's division, this time for the undisputed title. Who's gonna walk out as champ here tonight in the desert? Hit that like button, guys. Stay tuned with us.
Contest is a triple threat match and is for the Women's Undisputed Championship.
I'm a voodoo chick with a wicked trick. I got magic all in my fucking fingertips. My heart thick. Don't resist, your soul is mine. Now that I got you in my mystic grip. She's a poisonous lady, got me feeling so hazy. One bite of this apple, then you go crazy.
Introducing first, from every man's nightmare, Gypsy Free.
I'll make you lose your mind if you try to stop my shine. These spoken words will leave you breathless. Put a spell on you, make you lose your mind.
Well, the Freak, Gypsy, held that undisputed title many, many weeks in Season 9 on the Blaze brand. And at one point was the longest reigning champion in all of 3-Dub out of all of the champions that held titles at that current time. I believe it was like an 8 or 9 month reign for Gypsy Freak. She's trying to recapture that title here tonight, guys. She has been on a mission. 2 failed opportunities, once at the Big Event 9, when the time counted out at an even draw, and then once again at Global Impact, where we seen the return of Jocelyn Havoc. From Hell, Michigan, Jocelyn Havoc. That's right, as I mentioned, returning to 3-Dub Wrestling at Global Impact, emerging from the casket, attacking both Nightshade and Gypsy before tossing Gypsy into the casket, and would be the ultimate decision for the loss for Gypsy. But that would go on, those tensions would go on into Season 10, in which they both anticipated being drawn in the roulette matchup on Blaze. And here we go, wasting no time. Here comes the champ. And from Salem, Massachusetts, representing Team Tap Out, she is the women's undisputed champion, Nightshade. That's right. Nightshade being able to hold on to that title. Can she do it here tonight? Well, her fellow Tap Out members, Tanner and Fowler, already lost the tag team titles just one match ago, and Renegade failed to capture the XTV title. Well, that's not good news if you are a betting man here tonight for Nightshade. Chances are lowered now that it is a triple threat match, but that is what she had opted for. That was the decision that she made on her own to defend against both competitors here tonight. And Gypsy and Havoc going right at it here. Gypsy and Havoc going right at it as Nightshade takes her time to get involved. Big knee. Havoc with a handspring. Superwoman punch, man. Right into the matchup here, guys. This triple threat, unlike the last women's title matchup earlier tonight, is not an elimination style matchup. This is one pinfall wins the match. Anything goes in this triple threat style matchup, and here we go already. One count kick out after using a baseball bat for Gypsy Freak. Ooh. It was earlier this month on Blackout a couple of weeks ago. Nicely done. Springboard moonsault from Gypsy. That Nightshade entered into this ring, and I had the pleasure of asking her the question of who she was going to defend the title against, as the choice was hers, considering what we've seen in the number one contenders match. Another draw situation. And it was Nightshade, as I mentioned, that would opt to face both and could win right here. One count kick out for Gypsy. Nightshade opting to put all of this behind her with both Havoc and Gypsy. Can it be done here tonight? All three former women's champions. A couple of seasons ago for Jocelyn, just last season for Gypsy, and now Nightshade. Not getting a pinfall there, the current women's undisputed champ. Oh, man. Oh, man. And into the pinfall. Jocelyn, 1, 2. Kick out for Shay. Just like that, guys. Just like that. Championship could change hands. Already seen one title change hands here tonight. The tag team champions lost to the Resistance just moments ago. Brutal matchup. Ooh. Guys, if you think Nightshade's going to retain here tonight, let me know in the comments below. If not, who will win the title? Will it be Gypsy or Havoc? Havoc now under the ring with a sledgehammer. Not going to be able to use it, though, right into the grasp of the champion. Look at this. Gypsy slides out, so does Nightshade. Nightshade and Gypsy on the outside. Havoc going for a big maneuver over the top rope, but missed, landing on the thin matted concrete. And now it's Gypsy and Nightshade. These two have been going at it for months, guys, ever since before the big event 9. Gotta remember, Nightshade won that championship at Starrcade 4 just about a month prior to the big event 9, and it has been since then that these two have been going at it. And where's Gypsy going? Where's Gypsy going? Jocelyn Havoc still down, taking a brutal fall to the outside. Oh man! And a big knee sends Nightshade off the entrance ramp to the outside, landing hard down on the exposed concrete. And Gypsy has no remorse, as Havoc now in the ring, waiting for Gypsy to return, as we've got some personnel here looking on at Nightshade. This can't be good here. Nightshade getting some medical attention, and now it's Gypsy and Havoc in the ring. The champ has been taken out of the equation. And it's Gypsy Freak here now, guys. Gypsy! Oh, man! Big time knee to Havoc. 1, 2, oh no! And a kick out from Jocelyn. Gypsy almost able to put it away here. And now Jocelyn trying to fight back. Man, I hope Nightshade is okay, guys. I'm being told she's been taken to the back. That is not good sign. Does that mean we're gonna have a new champ here? Nightshade has been escorted from this matchup after taking a brutal knee that sent her flying off of the entrance ramp onto the concrete. That was a nasty fall. Ooh, missing with a springboard superwoman. And Gypsy's gonna take advantage of the window here. Oh man, guys. Man, oh man. Nightshade no longer present in this matchup. And that can only mean one thing. It can only mean one thing, and a big time kick right in the kisser. Gypsy, 2, 3, we've got a new champ. Another title transfers hands here tonight in the desert.
Here's your winner and new women's undisputed champion, Gypsy.
And Gypsy gets the job done.
Our last hope lies with her. Humanity is dying. Each passing generation continues to die at a younger age. We are on the brink of extinction. All attempts to reverse the process have failed. All but one. I believe I have found a cure. Her name is Nora.
Well, coming up next, guys, the national title matchup. Will King.
Whoa,
Wait a second.
What do you boys think you're doing? Listen, Will, you have one of two choices here. There are 84,000 people out there wanting to see the entity. Now, you can either go out with these two, or you can go out with me, okay? I did not agree to represent the entire monarchy. I want nothing to do with these two clowns over here.
Oh, come
The
on.
one I want, I'm looking at dead in the eyes right now, and you best believe it's you. So I hope you make the right choice.
Oh, man. CFT giving the ultimatum here for Will King. Is he going to choose to stay with the monarchy, or is he going to officially join CFT and Townsend Enterprises? And it looks like he's leaving the monarchy behind, guys. Will King just left the monarchy behind and opted to go to the ring with CFT. Man, oh man.
For one fall, and is for the national championship.
All right, here we go. Little entrance montage here for the Shark of Team Tap Out, Jaden Walker. The national champion's been holding on to that title for some time, and he has had his scuffles with Will King, man. But now that Will King, has officially joined CFT, it looks like gonna get another opportunity. Can the third chance be the charm? Or will Jaden Walker get the job done once again against the entity here tonight? Let me know in the comments, guys. Well, a big decision made for Will King. Guys, it wasn't just a year ago that Will King would transform heel money into the monarchy. And we already seen issues with that early on when Twan Montana left the monarchy and joined the Takedown brand, leaving Will King. Well, the monarchy did fairly decent though over the course of season 9. Spilling here into season 10, looking even better. MDX getting the Most Improved Superstar award for the TBAs. And of course, Roscoe Wallace getting the XTV title and has been defending successfully since then, including here tonight. But that doesn't budge Will King. He's looking for a brighter future. I guess you can say that's what he thinks CFT is going to be able to offer him. And I guess, well, we'll have to see if that's the case here tonight. And I didn't think he was going to leave the monarchy behind. That's a big question that we've been wondering over the course of the past couple of weeks since Will King said that he would join Townsend on the last episode of Blackout.
Introducing first the challenger from Newark, New Jersey, weighing 275 pounds, being accompanied by CFT, Will King.
Well, Will King has already had 2 opportunities to reclaim the national title.
And from Tampa, Florida, weighing 228 pounds, representing Team Tap Out, he is the national champion, Jaden Walker.
Can the Shark of Team Tap Out do it again and prevent Will King from reclaiming that gold? Well, he has a little bit of advantage here tonight with CFT in his corner. Oh, look out! Big moonsault from Jaden and right into a pinfall. You gotta remember, the last 2 victories for Jaden Walker have been by submission. If he can do that here again tonight, that is the trifecta, and that is a big statement to Will King. Well, Jaden, oh, now look at CFT. You know he's going to get involved here. The kendo stick. Gotta remember, no disqualification situation here. And now Will King fighting back. Back in the ring, Jaden and Will. Knife edge chop, couple of blows. Oh man, what strength for Jaden Walker into the pinfall. Now 2 counts, all is he gonna get. Ooh. Jaden, man, look at that. Quickly into the pinfall after the moonsault. 2 count again. Will King able to kick out. Will King has not had the best of luck with Jaden Walker. Up and over. Oh, man. Leg lariat from the big man. Taking down Jaden, and that could be a monumental momentum shift right there. Will King's going to capitalize, and that he does. Face plant for Jaden. Oh, Irish whip off the ropes into the ref. Steve Zeebs needs to watch out. Almost got him again. And a big knee to the nose. Big knee into the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out for Jaden. And that could have been it right there. Will King dishing out some devastating blows. Trying to turn this around, but Jaden Walker's got some fortitude here. Roll up pinfall kick out. Will King got to walk it off a little bit here. Looking for that kendo stick, but Jaden's right behind him, scoops him up. And, oh man, slams him on the hardest part of the ring. The size has not been an issue for Jaden Walker. One of the fastest rising stars here in 3-Dub Wrestling, Jaden is. Him along with his illustrious Team Tap Out, now with the new addition of Drew Tanner. Even though he is the only one that holds gold right now for Team Tap Out. Can he still hold gold after this matchup? A lot riding for Jaden Walker here. Team Tap Out going into this one, holding 3 championships and looking for a 4th. And currently they only have 1. Now Jaden. Oh no, Will King reversing. Back body drop, thin matted concrete. Will now with Jaden. CFT has yet to be a big factor yet in this one. Trash can lid. Will King not going to be able to use it. Jaden with the right hand and an Irish whip. And caught him with a massive German. Well, there's CFT, just as we mentioned him. On a light tube end. Will King ducking out of the way and a massive lariat. Massive lariat sends down Jaden. Going to the outside, the smart thing. Jaden right back in though. Right back into the hands of Will King. Scooped up and dropped on the top rope. Guillotine. Taking the air out of Jaden Walker. That's exactly what he needs to do here. In order to try to slow down Jaden. Will King now. Oh man. Double underhook. Stretching out the shoulders of Jaden Walker. Right back to that trash can lid. And he's going to use it this time. Missing in the corner. And a kick from Jaden. And slam down on the lid. Right in front of CFT with a pinfall. But the distraction is going to hold up the referee. And Will King's going to kick out. No count counted. Jaden pulling Will King to the middle of the ring. You might think he was going for a pinfall. Kick to the mid. And now, again! Jaden again! And now a pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out from Will King. Rolling to the outside is Will King. And Jaden, look out! Massive crossbody from the top to the outside and continuing to go to work on Will King. Jaden Walker has been a fighting champion, and tonight he's doing the exact same. Here we go, back in the ring. And now Jaden to the top. And no! Wait a second, who's this? Who is this? Is that Lars Wild? Lars Wild with the steel chair. And down goes Jaden. What the hell? That is... I'm being told he's called Lars Morrison. Lars Morrison! Formerly known as Lars Wild, here with a steel chair, taking out Jaden, and it's all legal. Is this another member of Townsend Enterprises? Good God! Lars Wild attacking Jaden Walker with a steel chair, and now Lars and Will King going in on the national champion. Oh man, another decisive plan from CFT. Oh wait a minute! Wait a minute! No! Man! And that's gonna seal the deal for Jaden Walker trying to get out of Dodge here. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Look who's coming down, guys! And a big elbow from Lars on Jaden, and it's Josh Armstrong! Josh Armstrong face to face with Will King! Josh coming to the aid of Jaden. Oh, and a fireball! A fireball in the face of Josh Armstrong! He's been suspended for the last 90 days, and he has returned here only to catch a fireball in the face from Will King. Come on, man! All hell breaking loose here in the national title match. Lars Morrison, Josh Armstrong, no, Roscoe with the title. Will King just left the Monarchy before this matchup, and Roscoe sending his message to the entity, and Lars chasing Roscoe out of here. Oh no, and here's Jaden. Here's Jaden. Jaden to capitalize on the situation. Jaden Walker. Jaden. 1, 2, 3. Jaden retains. Jaden Walker retains. Man, I thought that was going to be it for Jaden. As soon as Lars showed up, I thought that was it. But Josh Armstrong, fresh off a 90-day suspension, has returned here and put the rivalry with Jaden behind him and has come to help him. But he caught a fireball to the face.
Here is your winner and still national champion, Jaden Walker.
And it would be Roscoe Wallace to take out Will King. And Jaden Walker retains the title. And, oh man, guys.
Did you know that in Japan, sushi is a crop that grows directly from the ground and can be harvested? Japanese farmers cultivate sushi in sushi fields. Sushi seeds are carefully nurtured, producing a variety of flavors and styles, from classic tuna sushi to innovative fusion flavors. As the harvest season approaches, farmers meticulously pick the ripest and most flavorful sushi from the fields ready for the market.
Wow, guys, what a turn of events that just took place in the national title match. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the International Championship. But here we go. A big matchup announced earlier this week. Jimmy Shadow gets an opportunity to take on Dylan Mason for the International Championship after unsuccessfully trying to recreate the megastar. Cal. And in the fallout from that, Jimmy Shadow has reintroduced Los Salvadores, who have been a pain in the side for Dylan Mason. And Chris Conley for that matter. Can Jimmy Shadow capture gold for the first time in quite a while? Dubbing this as his last run. His career coming to an end. You know he'd love to win an international championship, especially from a man like this. The man named Dylan Mason, the last megastar left, holding that international championship, has had a very interesting quarrel with Chris Conley. Of course, Dylan Mason holds a victory over Chris for the IN title that happened on the premiere episode of Blaze. And then on the premiere episode of Blackout, we've seen Chris Conley get a victory over Dylan Mason via disqualification because of Los Salvadores. But that would be what entered Chris Conley into the guaranteed money match, and that essentially is what brought up this situation here tonight. Now, Jimmy Shadow has promised that Los Salvadores won't get involved in this match. It is strictly one-on-one with Mason and with Shadow. And we'll have to see if that statement is true or not. So, you know, it is coming from the Snake, Jimmy Shadow.
Introducing first, the challenger from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing 202 pounds, representing Los Salvadores, Jimmy Shadow. And from the Netherlands, weighing 230 pounds, he is the international champion, Dylan Mason.
Well, let's see here tonight, guys. What is going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? Do you think Jimmy is going to win that prize right there? Or do you think Mason is going to retain and keep the title? We're going to find out right here, right now, guys. And Jimmy fresh out the gate. Clothesline missing with a moonsault, though, and that is perfect time for Mason to capitalize in an inside lariat of his own. Look at this. Mason now off the ropes. And now hitting the moonsault of his own and captured right there on Jimmy. And now Mason once again now driving the knee. Look at Mason missing with a moonsault there, the springboard variety, and Jimmy hopping right into the driver's seat. Didn't think we were going to see Jimmy Shadow, there you go, springboard moonsault of his own. Didn't think we were going to see him here in Season 10. There were talks and rumors of Jimmy hanging it up for his career. I guess he thought he could try to re-establish the megastars. That obviously did not come to fruition, and on the back end of that, Los Salvadores was reemerged. Another set of superstars didn't think we were going to see in full-time competition here. Jeroen Mercury and Justin, the living legend. Still yet to see if either or two of them will get involved here tonight as the slugfest ensues and Mason comes out on top. Mason has plenty of history with all three superstars in Los Salvadores. Of course, Jimmy Shadow at one point. Oh man! Pile driver off of the ring apron onto the thin matted concrete. That will do some damage. Just as I was mentioning, that Jimmy Shadow, a former member of the Megastars. Couple of big battles back in the day with Jeroen and Dylan. But right here tonight, battling with Jimmy Shadow. Now Jimmy, couple of elbows to the midsection. Running back in, sliding back in, and a missed back elbow. And now look at Jimmy! Jimmy! One! Only a one count there for a little trickery pinfall roll-up kind of deal. And now, oh man, right in the kisser. Taking him out. 1, 2, kick out from Mason. And oh man, big kick from Jimmy. And now setting up the stunner. Setting up a stunner. 1, 2, 3. No, Mason kicks out again. Springboard splash miss. Mason right back to his feet and off the ropes. Up and over. Looking for a clothesline. Missing. Caught it that time. Mason staying in the fight here though. The international champion. And now up, springboard. Cole misses. Oh man, Dylan catches a drop kick right in the ear hole. And is it enough here? 2, and a kick out from Mason. Mason still staying alive here. Caught the kick. And now what a right hand. Man, oh man. And that'll be enough for Mason to prompt the pinfall. 1, 2, and the champ does not retain just yet. Couple of successions of pinfalls, and now look out, another drop kick. This time from Mason. And now climbing up to the top. Mason, front flip. Elbow driven into the jaw of Jimmy Shadow, and Dylan Mason retains the title. What a maneuver right there, guys. Look at that front flip, elbow drop right into the face of Jimmy Shadow, and that will be lights out. And Dylan Mason is your winner, and still international champion, Dylan Mason. That is right, Dylan Mason retains the international title here tonight at Guaranteed Money. What a matchup. Well, Jimmy kept to his word, no Los Salvadores. I have a feeling this is far, far from over though. Big title defense for Dylan Mason. Guys, if you're enjoying all the action so far here tonight, be sure to subscribe to Worldwide Wrestling if you haven't already. Hit that notifications bell and get all of our videos. Guys, still to come tonight, the ultimate opportunist, Sander Cool, gets his shot against the undefeated Hexen, 99-0 for the 3-dub world title. And of course, don't forget the Guaranteed Money briefcase ladder match. Who will be the 6th man to join the fray. Big matchup, big opportunity. But guys, coming up next, a much anticipated matchup. We already seen a little dose of this on Blackouts, but no disqualifications. CFT in the corner, Chris Harris and John Awesome. Guys, that's coming up next. Be sure to hit that like button and stay tuned with us.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no disqualifications match. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 222 pounds, John Awesome.
Well, John Awesome has been itching to get his hands around the throat of Chris Harris. We got a little dose of that, as I mentioned on the previous episode of Blackout. Well, that matchup wouldn't go the way that either superstar thought that match would go. It ended up being a double countout, and that is why we don't have a sixth man in the qualifying matches for guaranteed money. We'll find out who that is in just a little while, guys, but first we got to get this settled. We got to take care of business here tonight. Can John Awesome overcome Townsend Enterprises and get the victory over Chris Harris? If it's anything like we seen earlier in the national title match, CFT probably has a plan for this one as well. Is John Awesome ready, or is Chris Harris coming for the dub?
His opponent, from Columbus, Ohio, weighing 241 pounds, representing Townsend Enterprises, Chris Harris.
A very, very different demeanor for Chris Harris. Flanked by the man that goes by CFT. Well, CFT's plan earlier tonight in the national title match for Will King didn't really come to fruition exactly how he thought it was going to. Will King didn't walk out with the title. And that's why you got to be ready on all surfaces. Got to be ready in all four corners of this arena. I know CFT didn't plan on Roscoe Wallace being there, but you know. Here we go. Oh, look out right out of the gate. CFT watching on. Nice toe kick right in the eyes from Chris Harris. This starting off just like it did on Blackout. Chris Harris with the upper hand here. And now a springboard European uppercut. Man. Here is Chris Harris. We all seen what happened at the Big Event 9, and we've seen the fallout from that since then. Here comes Harris now all the way on the top rope as John Awesome makes his way back to his feet, and Chris with a double axe handle right atop the crown of the head. Leg sweep. John Awesome now trying to capture the momentum. Oh, wait a minute. Little pinfall here quickly. Only going to get one. Enough to maybe slow down Chris Harris, or maybe not. Like a cannonball right out of the gate here. There we go. Pinfall from Harris this time. One count. Not going to get two. Same boat as John just moments ago. Now kick to the side of the head. Awesome. Still trying to slow down Harris here just a little bit. Trying to get the upper hand in this matchup, and there's Chris Harris, though. Firing right back on all cylinders. Oh, man. Bringing down John Awesome to the canvas as CFT quietly watches on. I say quietly, that is not a normal thing for CFT. From behind with a knee, man. Right back into another pinfall, guys. 1, 2, and no. This time getting 2, but John Awesome able to kick before the 3. No disqualifications as mentioned. Chris Harris with the steel chair. Chris Harris with the steel chair, man. Doing the work here. Rolls out of the way, kick to the mid. Got him set up for the pump handle. Gutbuster. That missing, and now John finally gets a big move here, even though it was a little shaky. He caught enough of it to take down Chris Harris. And now, what's John got in mind here? Chris Harris slowly back to his feet, and man, what a drop kick. Basement variety, but Chris Harris right back to his feet, and Chris Harris with a pile driver. And oh man, seems like every time Awesome gets some sort of offense in, it is quickly capitalized by Harris. And now we've got a table introduced and a turnbuckle pad removed thanks to CFT. Off the ropes, caught by John. Kicking the hamstring. John Awesome! John Awesome! John Awesome! Right on the exposed side of the table. 2 count. Kick out by Harris. Awesome plex for Awesome. And now he's going for the Awesome bomb. He's got it set up and brings him down. Pinfall, ref. Pinfall. CFT distracting the referee here. And Chris Harris kicks out of the pinfall. That could have very well been it for John. Damn it, CFT. John Awesome with an awesome plex converted to an awesome bomb. And he's got it again. John Awesome again. This time the ref right there. 1, 2, no. Harris kicks. Harris kicks out.
That's it, Hagen. Go up top.
Wait a minute.
Son of a bitch. Crush him into oblivion. Send that
Man,
SOB
oh, man.
straight to the morgue. All right, Lance, you proved your point. Now let Harris have his fun.
Man, oh man, Lance Hagen! What is he doing here? Lance Hagen! Don't tell me he's another member of Townsend. And no disqualifications. This is perfectly legal. Man, oh man! Just tossing John Awesome. Just tossing John Awesome. And now, CFT clamoring for Hagen with a monstrous splash. Monstrous splash on Hagen. From Hagen on John Awesome. And that's got to be it. This time, it's Hagen. You gotta be kidding me, guys. You gotta be kidding me here. CFT with 2 huge plans this evening. And could this one come to fruition? John Awesome laid out, and Chris Harris back to his feet. Chris Harris. Chris freaking Harris. It's got John laid out on a platter. 5-star frog splash. Is that gonna be it for John Awesome here? 2 and 3, Chris Harris. And Townsend Enterprises puts away John Awesome. What a dirty, dirty plan that was. Man, oh man, guys. Chris Harris. Townsend Enterprises expanding moment by moment here tonight in Phoenix.
Are you recording? You are. Okay. Hi. As part of my new empathy initiative, we'll all be wearing VR headsets today. Dinosaurs getting to live as humans, humans getting to live as dinosaurs.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I'm actually watching He's Just Not That Into You.
Well, I was walking and I fell into a volcano. Are you guys throwing me? I feel very vulnerable right now. Asked not to be filmed.
He fell into a volcano. What a mammal.
I think everyone has discovered the true meaning of empathy.
I'm sorry. They got to do what?
Man, oh man, guys, what a night it has been thus far. But let me take a moment here. If you haven't seen the latest episode of Dream Street Wrestling, it aired last night. It is up on the YouTube channel. Be sure to check it out. What a fantastic matchup we've seen between Yokozuna and Rikishi. You'll have to see how that one ended last night. Be sure to go check it out on the YouTube channel. And the next time we come to you on Dream Street, look at this. Macho Man Randy Savage against CM Punk. Be sure to catch that, guys. But coming up next, what we've all been waiting for, the Guaranteed Money Ladder match. Be sure to hit that like button and stay tuned with us. Oh, wait a minute here. Wait a damn minute. Look who comes down to the ring. The mystery opponent in this matchup, a returning Devil Dog Hartford
Money Ladder Match.
The last time we seen him, he was a victim of Hexen. Well, we thought ended the career of Devil Dog, but here he is here tonight, guys. What an addition to Guaranteed Money. Oh, he's coming back for his revenge on Hexen. If Hexen were to retain the title here later tonight and Devil Dog wins the briefcase, man, what would that be? And oh man, Devil Dog Hartford enters the fray here tonight in Guaranteed Money. Man, oh man. From Connecticut, weighing 209 pounds, Noah Youngblood. Noah Youngblood, guys, you can just imagine what a year could do for your career. Just 1 year ago, this man won Guaranteed Money and would carry it alongside the faction of the Cutthroat Crew, which eventually Remy Reznor would capture the 3-Dub Championship, and that is where all hell broke loose. And Noah Youngblood would eventually cash in on Remy to win his first heavyweight championship here in 3-Dub. Can he do it again? Can he be the first superstar to ever win back-to-back briefcases? The first to ever win 2. Could happen here tonight.
Dallas, Texas, weighing 225 pounds, Warren Peace.
That's right, Warren Peace. Huge opportunity here tonight. After overcoming an unwilling absence from Freedom Wrestling through the majority of Season 9, being replaced by his twin brother, his evil twin brother, I guess we could say. But Warren was able to overcome the evil bloodline and get himself an opportunity for guaranteed money. What it would mean for him in his career tonight if he can win that briefcase that's hanging high above the ring. Oh boy!
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 265 pounds, Chris Conley.
Here to set this world on fire is Chris Conley the Extreme. Not letting anything get to him going into this matchup, guys, you know. The ups and down rivalry he has had with Dylan Mason and the emerging Los Salvadores hopefully is not too much of a distraction here tonight for Chris Conley. Can he get the briefcase and rechange the footing of his career here tonight in the desert?
From Lafayette, Indiana, weighing 241 pounds, Joe Rivers.
Another superstar with a massive opportunity here tonight. Joe Rivers. Looking to put his rivalry with Noah Youngblood, former stablemate, behind him. And he can do that here tonight. And if he can win the briefcase, he can be on a quick trajectory to his first heavyweight championship in worldwide wrestling, much like Noah. Joe felt he was kind of on the back burner with CTC, even though he eventually got involved in that 3-dub title match at the Big Event 9. It would be Noah to retain the title there. And ever since then, there has been a massive chip on the shoulder of Joe Rivers. And now the final opponent approaches the ring. And what a match this is going to be, guys.
And from Austin, Texas, weighing 237 pounds, Twan Montana.
Juan Montana, the superstar that was inches away from winning the briefcase last season. Noah Youngblood would go on to climb over top of Twan Montana and steal the briefcase out of his grasp. And he has been laser focused, guys. Laser focused. Even with dealing with Noah Youngblood and others, of course, would get his qualifying victory for G Money over MDX earlier this month. Can Twan do it this year? It's his destiny, as he claims. We'll have to find out about that, guys. We are moments away. Who do you think is winning the briefcase this year? Twan, Warren, Conley, Rivers, Noah, or Devil Dog? Guys, let's go. I want to see your predictions in the comments section as this match opens up right away. Got Joe Rivers and Noah expectedly on the right side of your ring going at it. War and Peace and Devil Dog on the inside, and the former Takedown Tag Team Champions Twan Montana and Chris Conley at the bottom of the ring here. Long rivalry there between Twan and Conley. How they became tag team champions together is beyond me. You can't forget Devil Dog leaving War and Peace high and dry. Well, it wasn't even War and Peace. It was Chris Chaos. War and Peace nonetheless taken out. Devil Dog on the inside as our first ladder is introduced by Twan. Like I said, guys, he has been laser focused for this matchup. We go now. 3 superstars on the inside, 3 superstars on the outside. Oh, man, double cutter to Devil Dog. Welcome to the matchup, Double D. Look at Conley on the inside. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Conley face first for Twan into the ladder. Joe Rivers reemerges in this matchup inside the ring, now taking on War and Peace. Noah and Devil Dog on the outside. Of course, Noah, a former member of FIP many seasons ago. Forged in Pain, if you were not familiar. The blacksmith of FIP, Devil Dog, here tonight in this matchup. Irish whip off the ropes, and man, Noah catching Joe. The big leg lariat, and outside War and Peace slamming Chris Conley face down into the thin matted concrete. Another ladder introduced here. Big maneuver from Twan on Noah, and it's Devil Dog and Twan. War and Peace under the ring. What's he got? A table. Of course he's got a table. Nicely done suplex. Chris Conley. And now look at Noah with a light tube. Oh man, and broken over Devil Dog. Man, Devil Dog catching all kinds of destruction here tonight, man. He's used to it, I guess, though. As we mentioned earlier, his last time in the ring here was on Blaze. I believe it was way back in maybe even Summer of Sin. Being taken out by Hexen, a career-ending attack. You know, Devil Dog is looking to get his hands on Hexen, and an opportunity could come here tonight even. If he wins this briefcase, could cash in on the main event. That is still to come, guys, coming up next. In fact, any of these superstars, big time spine buster there from Devil Dog to Twan, but any of these superstars could win that briefcase here tonight and in record timing cash in on whoever could be the champion in our main event matchup coming up next. Gotta stay tuned for that, guy. Now, I missed the call bloodletter earlier, just a moment ago. What's Joe doing? Joe's all the way on top of a ladder outside. And Joe gets pushed off down to the thin matted concrete. Man, it's a 10-foot fall, 12 feet. Standing on top, man. Brutal, brutal matchup this is going to be, guys. You know it is. Look at this, man. Powerbomb from Twan. On the outside, and here we go. Our first competitor heading up to the briefcase. It's Devil Dog. Pushed off by Noah. Steel chair in the face of Conley. Twan and Chris Conley. A little rivalry between them two, that's for sure. Devil Dog tilt-a-whirl back breaker from Twan. And now Twan's after the table. Maybe not. Conley back in the ring. Irish whip off the ropes, up and over goes Conley. And a spear from Twan. Man, oh man. And oh man, guys. Trying to keep up with all of the action. Oh, and a curb stomp from Joe to Noah. Curb stomp on the outside, Joe Rivers. To Noah Youngblood on the thin matted concrete. His worn piece goes dumped over the top here. Here's Conley with Twan once again. Unrelenting. Look at Devil Dog with Noah inside. Nice lariat taking out the former 3-dub champ as Joe Rivers, another former member of FIP, guys. 3 former members of Forged in Pain in this matchup. Look at Joe, though. Smashing Devil Dog in the corner. What an opportunity for Devil Dog. Double D in the matchup here. Carnage all over the place. All of these competitors fighting tooth and nail here tonight. Neckbreaker from Noah. And now it's Joe back with Noah. Warren slamming down Chris Conley. Thin matted concrete sidewalk slam. Head scissor takedown inside the ring from Noah to Joe. And now Noah climbs up towards the briefcase. Devil Dog's right there. Noah reaching fingertips only as the ladder gets pushed out from underneath of him. Devil Dog slides outside. Joe Rivers grabbing a ladder. Devil Dog grabbing a ladder. 4 ladders in this matchup, guys. Chris Conley now after the steel steps. Oh, man, in the face of Devil Dog. Man, oh, man. Oh, and springboard DDT from Conley and another DDT to Noah. Gotta watch out for these ladders in the ring, guys. Chris Conley setting one up in the corner here. Back body drop. Man. Twan coming down hard on that ladder. And now, oh man, Noah. Dragon Kinrana to Chris Conley, who's got to roll out of the ring here. We got 4 other superstars in there now. Ooh, man. Backstabber from Twan to Noah. Look at that, double birds, and a power bomb from Chris. Man, there is so much action going on right now. All 6 of these individuals dying to get this opportunity. And a power bomb cutter. X marks the spot, but down goes Conley. Oh man, steel chair in the back of the head of War and Peace. Devil Dog back under the ring. And look at Twan dropping down Joe Rivers' top rope guillotine. Oh man, and a light tube broke over Noah Youngblood on the outside. But Noah goes right to work on Devil Dog. And here comes Twan, guys. Here comes Twan, ascending the ladder. But he's gone all the way up and knocked down. 10-foot fall for Twan Montana. What a matchup, guys. Who is going to come out on top? Has your pick changed since the start of this matchup? Everybody so far has had a good showing here. Everybody is giving everything they can here tonight in a German onto the table. Oh, man. Launching the table in the face of Twan, and here comes Noah. Noah going for the two-time win here. Devil Dog stopping him in his tracks, pulling him down off the ladder. And there's Joe Rivers. There's Twan Montana. Now here's Rivers. Rivers scaling the ladder. And steel steps outside of Conley. And Rivers has got the briefcase pushed down. And oh man. Right hand for Joe Rivers on Conley, back elbow. And now Joe tossed the outside. There goes Noah as well. Man. Look at all of the destruction all over the ring, guys. 4 ladders, both steel steps. A table. And now flattened down. One Piece getting a big maneuver in on Devil Dog. And a sling blade. Joe Rivers falling down on that ladder. Big move with War and Peace. Look at Noah outside with Devil Dog. Had a steel chair. Here we go. Into the table, Twan Montana. Oh no, man. Oh no. Man, oh man! Twan slammed down into the table! And then another big maneuver for War and Peace, who's showing out here. War and Peace! Got Noah dropping him down, Snake Eyes on that top turnbuckle, and now we've got some steel steps for War and Peace. War and Peace doing work here. Oh boy. Oh man. And now Conley. Oh man. Torture rack neck breaker. All of these superstars are going to be feeling every bit of this matchup. Come tomorrow morning, I can guarantee you that. Here we go. Twan trying to set up a ladder, not going to be able to. War and Peace targeting the former 2-time King of the Ring winner. And now targeting a former highest honor MVP. Slammed down on the ladder. And now here comes War and Peace after the briefcase. War and Peace has got a hold of it, not going to grab it though. Joe Rivers right there to bring him back down. And oh man. Who's going to get it, guys? Double underhook neck breaker on the debris of that table and a ladder. And now Twan, look at the strength of War and Peace. My God, as Joe Rivers trying to get the briefcase and comes crashing down. So does Conley. Man, oh man, guys, I don't know how many more times I can say it. This is a brutal, brutal matchup. Down goes Conley, and here goes Joe Rivers once again. And pushed back down from Noah. Look at this, guys. Look at Noah here. What's he got in mind? Springboard! Toe kick from Warren and a springboard moonsault from Noah. 2 huge maneuvers on the outside here and on the inside, and man, oh man, War and Peace connects. Oh, is that a jackpot? A jackpot down on the ladder. And now it's Noah, full head of steam here. And could Noah be looking to climb the ladder? Well, stopped by Conley. All fights still going on outside the ring. Joe Rivers taken down. Oh, massive splash from Conley. Massive splash from Conley. Here's Twan. Twan's got an opportunity here. Gonna go, oh man, no, caught. No, Conley. Powerbomb cutter. X marks the spot on the ladder. And Conley cleaning house here. Setting up the ladder. Could this be Conley's moment? Could this be Conley's moment? Reaching the briefcase. No. Stop by Devil Dog. No, reaching for it again. Reaching for it again. Conley's got it. No, does he? I don't know. And the ladder. Conley's hanging on. Conley's got the briefcase. Conley comes down with the guaranteed money briefcase. Man, what a matchup. Any given moment could have been any given star's change in their career. But tonight, Chris Conley hangs on, pulls the briefcase down, and has an opportunity of a lifetime. What a culmination for Chris Conley after everything he's been through. Since winning the Season 9, Season 8, highest honor MVP, and look at this.
Guaranteed money briefcase holder, Chris Conley.
The briefcase belongs to the Extreme One. The briefcase belongs to Chris Conley. Man, oh man, guys, congratulations to Chris Conley winning the briefcase here tonight, guys. Fantastic. Will he cash in tonight, or will he cash in on the first episode of Blackout, coming at you in a couple weeks from San Diego, California? Be sure to check it out. But guys, we have one more coming at you. The 3-Dub World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Can Sander do the unthinkable, or will we get 100-0? Stay tuned with us, guys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is the main event for the 3-Dub World Heavyweight Championship.
Sander Cool, giving up everything he has worked hard for over the past 2 seasons. The Global Championship, which is being held currently and recognized as champion, the CFT. Sander Cool trading this opportunity, the Global Championship that he worked so hard for, to get established here in this company, for an opportunity at the undefeated Hexen and a chance to bring the Takedown brand back. Well, I don't know too much about that, but he could come a 2-time world champion here tonight in Phoenix, Arizona, but the risk is very, very high. $99-0. Hexen has yet to see a defeat of any kind here in 3-Dub Wrestling in his entire career. In one short year, this man became the world champion. Tonight he goes up against the ultimate opportunist. Is it going to be enough to make it 99-1? Sure to hit that like button, guys. Stay tuned with us right here in the main event of Guaranteed Money. Introducing first, from the Netherlands, weighing 235 pounds, Sander Koen. Can Sander do it tonight? And from parts unknown, weighing 315 pounds, he is the 3-Dub World Heavyweight Champion. 99-0, guys. Hexen. Will we see our first ever 100-0 undefeated streak? Sander right out the gate. Right out the gate. Man, Sander's gonna do it! Sander, oh man! Man! Right out the gate with a code breaker! Trying to put out Hexen right away here! Oh no! No! Oh wait a second, Hexen turning it around! The strength is too much! And look at the big guy! Springboard splash! Man, I thought Sander was going to do it right away there, guys. That would have been massive. Massive stuff right there. And look at Hexen. Oh, just choking the life out of Sander. And now Hexen's picking Sander up, looking for the 100-0. Oh, choke slam, backbreaker. Choke slam, backbreaker, and Sander is out. Just barely moving, trying to get back to his feet. The ultimate opportunist. A second choke slam backbreaker. A second big maneuver, and Sander. 1, 2. Oh man, oh man. What a quick victory for Hexen here tonight. Can you believe it, guys? A quick victory. Ever since Sander hit that code breaker from out the gate, Hexen was 100% offense, and now we've got 100-0. Can anybody beat this man? Well, we've got a new briefcase holder. Are we gonna see Chris out here, guys? Man, what a time. I don't know if now would be the time to do it anyway. Here is your that man was wasting no energy on Sander Koen. 3-Dub World Heavyweight Champion, Hexen. I can't believe I'm saying it. 100-0. And still, you're 3-Dub World Champion. Wait a second.
84,000 fans in attendance here, and if we had ran just one commercial, that's 80.
Wait a minute! Oh no! Oh no! No! What just happened? No, guys! James Black has just been hit by a car. Oh my God! I gotta go see if he's all right. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness!